Okay. Hi, I am your host, Karen Miranda. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side. We are coming to you live. The phones are now open, so if you'd like to have a spirit reading, feel free to call the station. In between that, I would like to talk just a little bit touching bases about being gifted. I know we are all gifted in our own ways, and I want to explain a little bit about how, the journey began with me a long time, about 10 years ago, but it even goes further back from when I was little. And believe me, sometimes I wished I had a normal gift, like to be electrician or a fireman or something, or being an instructor at the gym. And I always said, gee, I wish I had something normal. And we're all gifted with our own special gifts, and some gifts are more unique than the others. And I wish it was more simple. And sometimes once in a while, will get a skeptic about my own gifts. And it was really strange because years ago, I was led to church in Quincy, and it was nice because I learned that I wasn't alone in my spiritual journey. And it does take several years of serious study. You just can't go and say, you can tell people, but you just can't go and say, I'm going to give someone a message, because you got to learn how to communicate with, and you see that however you work in your way. Like I know with myself, I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudience medium, which means I can see deceased loved ones that have crossed. Like last week, one old lady I got to share this with you guys. One old lady kept coming in, and I felt bad for some of the callers. And every now and then, like, she would start talking, and I'm like, they don't understand who you are. But somebody, when I know, approached me, she said, that was my mother. Somebody by the name of Nancy came over. That was my mother. She kept interrupting your readings because she used to make things with her hands, and she was going on with me. And I was so thankful to her for validating, because she kept coming in, and I will do that. And I know myself, I have to ask them, you guys got to back off and wait your turn. Before, so that way, the person that's coming in first can finish what they have to say. And they will do that with me. It's funny. Or any medium, sometimes they'll be one interrupting. And she said, I was watching this show last week, and that was my mother who kept coming in, but I was so thankful, because sometimes, I even wonder sometimes too, but I've had to learn to accept my gifts, because okay. Okay, I'm moving. I'm just, they're just being funny that way with how, they will come and interrupt readings. Hi, Carly, around the year. Welcome to Whispers from the Other Side.
Hi.
Hi, how are you tonight?
Good, how are you?
Good. Michelle?
Yes.
Okay, hi, Michelle. Have you ever been to a medium before?
No, I haven't.
Okay, and I don't give out anything bad, okay? And I just connect with your deceased loved ones that are over there. Yes, if you understand, no, if you don't, okay?
Okay.
And I know sometimes you guys get excited when you get your reading. You want to give me the information, but please don't. You have a bunch of people over there that are on the other side. Is Dad over there?
Who?
Dad?
Yes, he is.
I'm getting Dad starting to come in. I'm getting some height on myself, because I'm only 4'11", so anybody above 4'11" is very tall to me. I'm getting up towards the average height with him. A little, don't tell me anything. Or a little, I'm getting average height or taller.
Yeah.
Okay, just don't tell, like I said, don't tell me anything. I love his heightness to himself, and he's, getting the height, he had a good build to himself. Can you understand this?
Yeah.
I'm getting a good build. I'm going like that because I'm feeling I had breathing issues just before I crossed over.
Yes.
Breathing issues with him.
Yes.
And he's saying it's a lot better for him to breathe, and it's so much easier for him to get along, because he missed doing like the little things he used to do. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
He liked puttering around the house.
Yeah.
And didn't always get to fix things though.
No.
I'm glad you can understand that coming from him. And I'm getting a little bit of weight, not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting, I'm getting weight, with him, but I'm not getting a lot of weight. Can you understand that?
Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
I'm getting some weight with him, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and he's saying, I lost the belly. And I'm glad
Okay.
you can understand that because he learned to eat better, by the way. Can you understand that too?
Yes, I
'Cause
can.
he ate everything when he wasn't supposed to. He's being very comical, but I know that's how he was in life
Yeah.
because he loved to have his fun. But he's funny with food because did he hide food, by the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's shown me how, not all the time, but once in a while he'd hide like something really good because he know he wasn't supposed to eat it. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
I'm glad that does. And he's saying he's learning not to work so hard because he was a worker when he was here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he worked very hard. And he said his hands, it's much more flexible now.
His hands?
His hands, just at the very end. It was a
Okay.
little bit difficult for him. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you can. He's saying he's running around like a youngster now. And I'm glad you can understand. I'm seeing sports with him. Did he like sports too?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's enjoying his sports now too. Just to let you know that. And he says, I get to know the outcome of everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm seeing a little bit of like fun betting with him with the sports.
With what?
With sports, when he used to watch his sports on TV.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing like a little bit of fun betting on things just for like fun.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm glad you can understand that coming from him. He said, I haven't changed at all. So when, he's being funny and he's glad he's all dressed in because he likes to dress very casual.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, like that. And did somebody just recently visit him?
Yeah.
Okay, because he's acknowledging that. That's just their way of acknowledging. And he did listen in on your prayers, by the way, when you were visiting him at where he's buried, where his remains are, where he's buried. Okay, I'm glad you can understand that coming from him. And he's saying, I'm so glad I get to enjoy my foods. And he's very happy. Just to let you know, he's got more hair back.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm feeling just a little thinning with hair, not lots. If you don't understand, okay? But he's happy. If that's not him, that might be someone else getting ready to come in, but I'm going to ask them to back off. He's also saying he's happy he doesn't have to watch his diet anymore. Just at the very end, because he liked his snacks and his, foods, but he kind of had to watch it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm glad you can understand that. He's just coming in to say to you, thank you for being there. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Is Mom over there too?
Yeah.
Because they're together.
Okay.
They're together over there on the other side. Just
Okay.
and you were hoping to hear from Mom tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, Mom has this abundance of love. She was very kind and very nurturing, and she also helped you kids out when you were younger a lot.
I'm sorry, what?
She helped you kids out a lot when she was younger.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm not saying it's her, but I'm getting a different kind of a name. I'm getting like a Joanne, a Joe, a Josephine.
Oh my God.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Thank you, because those are very different names, and I'm just thanking them. They're all together over there. Okay, and I just want to tell you that. And Mom is also listening in, by the way, from the other side.
Okay.
And somebody had cancer over there?
Yes.
Because did Mom have cancer?
Yeah.
Okay, because she said in the end it spread very, very quickly.
Yeah.
Very quickly. Really? Yeah, don't tell me anything. It spread very quickly throughout her body, so she couldn't fight anymore at the very end because it just got to her. Because she was strong-willed, by the way, but you know that.
Yeah.
And she's saying, you still have some of her stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not saying it's her, but did somebody make like quilts or things, something like that? Because I'm seeing the old-fashioned style quilts.
My grandmother.
Okay, because your grandmother's with your mom and your dad.
Okay.
Okay, if that's making sense to you. They were beautiful. Somebody still has those?
Yeah.
And they're happy about that. I'm thanking them because to me that's what we would call the cleanser because I would have no way of knowing that. But she was very gifted, your grandmother, with making things.
Yeah.
Very, very gifted. And she's telling me to tell you not to be so sad.
Wow.
Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, tell her to be happy because you're a very good-hearted person and you don't give yourself enough credit.
Wow.
And Dad understands that part coming from you because
Yeah.
he's telling me to say that to you. And he's here. I'm going, okay, I'll tell her. He's saying, she misses our talks because you used to have a special, like, girl and dad and, father relationship, and you would
Yeah.
understand that coming from him. He's
Yes.
saying, he's telling me to tell you that stop listening to everybody.
Okay.
Okay? And give yourself more credit, though.
Okay.
And that's Dad's message for you, and you would understand that.
Yeah, I do.
And I just want to extend from them lots of love.
Thank you.
Thank you for sharing everybody with me.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Have a good night.
You too.
I love when they do that, when they come in together. Sometimes we wonder, are they alone over there when they cross up? It's nice because they get caught up with their loved ones too that have gone before them. And it's nice to know, that someone's ready to greet us when we go over there. When it is our time to cross over, because we all have our own free will, which is a nice thing, and I love that, because it's nice to know, like, all the family. It's nice to know that watching over us. Okay. Not 24/7, which thank goodness, because I just love when they do that. Hi, Marie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's it going tonight?
Very good.
That's good to hear. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Have you ever been to a medium before?
Only one.
Only once? Okay. I'm going to get who I'm giving that's around you, okay? Yes, if you understand. No, if you don't, okay?
Okay.
And a lot of time, can you just speak up just a little more for me?
Okay.
Oh, that's better. Thank you. Unless you might have to turn your TV set down at home. And, but I'm
I'm
just...
sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You don't know, and that way I can hear you a lot better, too.
Thank you.
I have a young man that's around you.
Okay.
I'm getting young, and I'm feeling like he wasn't really old when he crossed over. Yes, if you understand, no, if you don't.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a young male, like, in his early 20s that crossed over?
Yeah.
He's young, and I'm getting early 20s, okay? And I'm telling him to step forward a little bit. He's starting to come a little closer to me right now. But he had a lot of fun energy to him.
Yeah.
When he was here, because he's starting to, like, laugh and joke and kid around, and that would make sense to you.
Yeah.
Kind of good looking, he said.
Very good looking.
Very handsome. All the girls loved him.
Yeah.
If you can understand that. I'm getting,
Yeah.
I'm getting light colored brown hair with him.
Light colors, brown hair.
Brown
Yeah.
hair. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
And I'm getting, a nice build to himself because he was quite the looker. But he had some intelligence to himself.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he had some intelligence to himself. And he's saying, it was hard. Everybody was devastated because it came as a shock when he crossed over.
He was very young.
Don't tell me anything, okay? But that's why everybody was, is mom still here?
Yes, I'm still here.
You're still here? Mom? Are you mom, or is his mom still here?
I am Mom.
Okay. Oh, he's saying how much you miss him.
I do miss him.
You miss him a lot because you were saying, you were supposed to go first. Can you understand this? Because he had his whole life ahead of him.
I do understand.
Okay, I'm glad you do. But he said it's just the way it happened, and he's saying you were a very kind-hearted mother towards him. And very kind, and, you could only...
Him.
You miss him. He said, don't tell me anything, okay? He's saying you miss him terribly. Did you do something in his memory?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very happy about this. It's like a foundation of some kind of a thing you did.
I'm trying, yeah.
Yeah, you're trying. He said, everything will fall into place, okay? Everything will fall into place. You just got to give it time, because his passing was very quick. in the very end.
Yeah.
Yes. He's also saying, Phil, he wasn't over there like years and years. I'm feeling,
Yeah.
it's not an old death. It's a newer death for you. With him crossing over, and he's saying to me he's back to having his fun over there again. And I'm also, huh?
I understand
Oh,
that.
you understand? Does he have a buddy that went before him? Because I'm feeling a close friend that's over there with him, or a very close uncle.
Yeah. Yeah.
He has a friend that's over there?
Absolutely.
Okay, they're together. And they're back to all their fun that they used to do when they were here. And their friend is saying he used to get blamed for stuff that your son did. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Yeah, because your son was more the instigator than his buddy. Okay, and he's just saying, I'm with you, Mom. I'm not in my physical body anymore, but I'm there in my spiritual body. And you always, when you go to church or whatever your faith is, you say prayers for him all the time?
Yeah.
Prayers help them on the other side, by the way, with learning and growing. He's helping younger kids over there, on younger spirit children. Would that make sense to you?
Absolutely. We love children.
Yeah, because I'm seeing all the spirit children over there, and he's helping the spirit children, there like he used to here. If you can understand that coming from him?
Yeah.
Yes, and he's saying you got to put more happiness back into your life. Can you understand that coming from him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying to say that to you, just to say that, and he's saying, it's so much easier, like, I'm feeling, boom, I'm gone. It was like 1 minute I'm here and the next minute I'm not, and you can understand that? Do you understand that?
I understand.
Okay. He's enjoying the music again, by the way, too.
Oh.
And he had a talent with music, by the way. You can understand that?
Yeah.
And he's saying, I can put it up loud again, too, and not have to worry about getting yelled at to turn the music down.
Yeah.
Can you understand that? And did he just recently visit you in a dream?
Yes, he has.
Those are real. Those are visits. That's the way we can handle seeing and connecting with our loved ones that have crossed over. And he's saying for me to tell you that, okay? That he's visiting in your dreams, and those are real. Those are not something just to fluff off, okay?
Yeah. Thank you.
And put lots of love.
My mom is with him.
Yes, he is.
He's with my mom.
Yeah, they're all together over there, and he's with his friend, by the way, that went on with him.
His friend.
Before
him. I know. He was very good.
Okay, and I just want to leave you with lots of love from him, and try not to be so sad, and try not to cry, okay? Because sometimes you still cry, but crying is a good thing, because crying's healing, okay?
Thank you, yes.
And I just want to leave you with his love, and he's saying the thing you're trying to do will fall into place. Just be patient a little bit, okay?
Thank you.
And I just want to leave you with that, all right?
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good night.
Good night. You have a good night.
Thank you so much.
And it's okay to cry, okay? Because it's healing, okay?
Thank you so much.
And put happiness back into your life, too, though. That's what he's telling me. But that's what he'd tell you anyways if he was here.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you for sharing, everybody. Thank you very much.
I so appreciate it.
Oh, I can tell you do, and thank you for sharing them, and I pray for them too. So I'll remember an extra special prayer for him tonight too, and everybody that comes through when I go home, just to let you know that.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's hard sometimes when we lose a loved one that's younger than us, because then we think, oh my God, it's a difficult thing sometimes, because like even my mother is like 83 years old now, and she said to me, she goes, Karen, she goes, when my sister had passed away about 9 years ago now, and when she passed away, my mother said, I'm supposed to go first. I'm supposed to go first, but sometimes life just happens that way. That sometimes due to an illness or something like that. Okay. Due to an illness or something like that. That's just it's our time when we can't fight. Hi, Sandy. How are you tonight?
I'm good, Karen. How are you?
Good. I'm glad I'm glad to hear from you. I'm gonna get going with you, okay? Because I know you've been, you know how mediums work and all that good stuff. And just if you could speak a little louder, I would appreciate it.
How's that?
How's that? That's wonderful.
Okay.
Yes. If you can understand. No, if you don't, okay.
Yep.
But your grandmother's around you tonight. I'm getting a rose.
Yep.
Rose is around you. Is there another rose over there with her?
Yes.
There's 2 roses that are coming through with you tonight. I'm getting 2 roses. The other rose is saying to say hello to you.
Tell her I said hello.
Okay, you can tell her too. And I'm seeing the family resemblance with your grandmother, with everybody in the family. Can you understand that?
Yes.
I'm glad you can. And and she's saying, I'm enjoying all my pastries again and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, and she used to love her pastries. She's a very good cook, by the way.
Yes, my grandmother was.
Don't tell me anything. Does there some recipes at her home? Does somebody still have recipes from her?
Yes.
Family recipes.
Yes.
Yeah, she's very happy about that because, some of those, you guys should start cooking some of those, by the way, and, sharing that, too, with them. And Dad is with them, by the way. He's starting to come through for you, okay?
Who?
Dad?
Dad, yeah.
Dad's coming through. Anthony, is there another Anthony over there as well?
Yes.
I'm getting 2 Anthonys. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Yes, but your dad is saying he was the better looking one out of the 2.
That's like him. That's him.
And I'm glad I'm getting some height with him, okay?
Yeah.
Because I'm feeling out of your mom and your dad, because Dad was taller than your mom. Can you understand that?
Yes.
And he's saying, and he was very handsome too. I'm getting his full head of hair back. Can you understand that?
Yes.
He had beautiful hair, by the way, and I'm getting that nice thick brown hair. Can you understand that?
Yes.
And he's got his comb in his pocket because he liked to comb his hair all the time.
Yes.
I'm glad that's making sense to you. Dad is coming through in a big way, but the other Anthony's funny because he's saying, let's enjoy a good glass of wine.
Yep.
Could you understand that?
Yes.
Somebody just recently saluted Dad.
Yes.
And raised a glass to him, just a way of acknowledging.
Yes.
I am listening in. I am around you. He's saying he's let other people in the family know that he's around too. And his heart is feeling a lot better, by the way.
Okay, that's
because
I'm
feeling just at the very end of his crossing, I'm feeling chest pains. Just at the very end. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, because everybody, even when he passed, it was like, oh my God, everybody was still surprised.
Yeah.
I'm glad you can understand that, Sandy. Yes, your dad is being quite the character because he's saying, I'm over here with all my friends tonight, and we're having a heck of a good time. And he's also, would you understand if he played some cards too?
Oh, yes.
Oh, they're being, and smoking up a storm?
Yep.
Oh,
yes.
yeah, he's smoking up a storm over there, and he doesn't have to worry about it. And he's saying, I can smoke as much as I want now.
Yes.
Because he always talked about quitting.
Yes.
But couldn't quite get there.
Yep.
Yeah, and I see him with coffee and donuts. Does that make sense?
Yes.
He's got his coffee and his donuts. Boy, his cholesterol, though, I'm telling you. And he's being really funny about that, but he's saying, I can enjoy everything. He's saying, I'm enjoying gambling tonight, but I'm not worrying about I don't have to worry about getting in trouble doing it.
No. Yes, absolutely.
And he's making some money, too, to boot. Can you understand that?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's just too funny. He's being really funny, but that's how he was. He's saying he knows you kids miss him.
Yes, we miss him a lot.
Yeah, and he's with the other Anthony.
That's his father, yes.
Yeah, because the two Anthonys are coming in. Because he said, I know you've been around, but you got to give me more information. And he's with his dad, but he missed that close relationship with his dad when his dad crossed over.
Right.
Because his dad's been over there a while, too, by the way.
A long while, yes.
Someone was in the service, by the way?
Yes.
Yep, I'm glad you can take that. I'm getting more yeah, and they're saluting you.
Really? Yes.
They're saluting you. But they're saying to say thank you for raising the glass.
All right. We always raise it to him.
Yeah, but he's saying this week especially, and, he's saying around the holidays, like it's Christmas time.
Yes.
He liked his wine.
Yes.
And is there still a bottle of wine around or something?
Yes, we always have wine around.
Okay, yeah, that's good, because he's just saying that's good. And he says, and they salute me every Christmas.
Yes, we do.
When you guys all, and he's saying to enjoy a good plate of pasta, because he's enjoying his pasta again.
Oh, that's good to know.
And he's saying it's a lot easier for him to eat it now than just before he crossed over.
Yeah, I can understand that.
I'm glad you can understand that. And he's with his mom, too, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, what a lovely lady she was. Your grandmother was.
Yeah.
She's just saying she's together. The Roses are funny too. They're trying to out-talk each other. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, and your mother's saying that she was a better cook than your grandmother.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, I'm glad you could understand that coming from her, Sandy. She's just so funny about that, and she's happy about the family recipes being in the family.
Yes, that's
Still,
good.
and I thank them for that, because that's what I would recall the clients during a reading with someone, because I wouldn't have any way of knowing that.
Yes.
And it's nice to know your grandfather, he's out trying to fix things. He's getting things done where he always couldn't when he was here.
Oh, okay, yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
I'm glad that makes sense to you. And he's saying to, for you, that they are still around, and you were hoping to hear from him, especially Dad tonight.
Yes, yes.
Dad, and she's saying, oh, she talks to me all the time.
I do.
Yeah,
Yes.
He's saying, oh my God, she's talking, gabbing, and he's being quite comical about it, but he had a lot of that fun energy around with the joking and carrying on. You can understand that?
Yes.
And I'm feeling somebody didn't speak very good English. Was that his dad? He spoke good English, huh?
I didn't know his dad that much.
Okay, but find out about if he spoke good English or he was learning to speak English very good, okay?
My grandfather didn't speak good English.
Okay, I'm glad you can understand that, because your grandfather's there with your dad.
Okay.
And he's learning to speak better English, by the way.
Okay.
But he's also saying salute to you.
Yeah.
And
okay.
you would understand that coming
Yes.
from him.
Yes.
Okay? And
Yeah.
he's I'm getting another message for you too, by the way. And he's saying to go on a vacation.
We are.
Oh, they're
Yes.
going to be traveling right along with you, by the way. So that's really good. That's his message to you. So he's saying, and have fun on that vacation.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we will.
Okay. I don't know if you have any questions, but that's who's around you tonight, by the way.
No, I'm good with that, Karen.
Okay. Thank you, and have a good vacation.
Thank you.
And Dad's going to be with you, and your two Roses are going to be there.
Okay.
Okay.
That's good.
Oh,
Thank you.
and by the way, she's saying thank you for having the prayer book. Somebody has the prayer books, her prayer books.
Yes.
She's saying to say thank you. And there's a mass card from somebody who crossed over inside them.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
They're saying that's just your little memento to keep, when
Yeah.
you look at the prayer, you think about them, and that's just their way of acknowledging they see
Yes,
you doing that.
I do.
Okay?
Yes.
And I'll leave you with that, and have a good night, Sandy.
Okay, thank you, Karen.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's nice when they do that, because, it's like one big family reunion, when they come over, they'll come through like that, which is really nice. And the thing that makes it even more special is they do listen to us from the other side. It's not 24/7. when they're listening in, but they do listen from the other side, which is the one thing I'm very, very happy about when they do that with us. And, okay. And it's nice when they do that, and they're saying, we're watching, just not 24/7, but we're here. Hi, Carly, you're on the air. Hello?
Hello, hi. It's hard for me to hear you. Hold on
Okay.
a second.
Do you have your TV set on?
Okay, I can hear you better now. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you better now, too, actually.
I'm
That's
sorry.
that's okay, because sometimes people will forget to turn that TV down, too, so there might be a little interference with, the audio and everything when, when they call the station and everything. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you?
That's good. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. Have you ever been to a medium before?
No.
Okay, I'm going to, quickly tell you, yes if you understand, no if you don't. I don't tell you anything bad, okay, or anything negative. And I just work directly with deceased people that have crossed over, okay?
Okay.
And just to, sometimes the older ones are funny. They'll try to come in looking younger, because they said, oh, good, I can go back. But I said, I need you to let me know how you looked before you crossed over, because they might not remember you, looking that way, okay?
Mhm.
And sometimes they'll show me how they looked that way, and then I'll see, things they owned, and then I'll feel the presence of them around, which they'll, I'll take on their personalities. And like I said, yes if you understand, no if you don't. But I'm feeling a mother, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Is your grandmother over there?
Yes.
Because I'm getting, grandmother, and she's coming through. But I'm also feeling, do you have a close girlfriend that's over there?
No, my sister.
Huh?
My sister's next to me.
Well, that's like a close, friend, She's I'm going to just, don't tell me anything, okay? But you guys will like friends?
Yes.
More than sisters, okay, because that's how they'll, interpret that with me. Yeah, because she's saying she was just really sick before she crossed over.
Oh, yes. My friend, one of my best friends just died.
She just died? Because
Yeah.
Does she have cancer, by the way?
No.
No, because I'm getting somebody with cancer over there for you, too. But don't tell me anything, okay?
Okay.
But I'm going to see, what one's coming through. So, because you have a bunch of females coming through tonight, okay?
Yes.
And I'm getting your friend is starting to come in a little bit closer. I'm getting slenderness to her shape.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting slenderness to her shape. I'm getting, I'm really little. I'm only 4'11", so I'm getting like some petiteness to her. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting the petiteness. She's starting to come in closer now because she had a lot of that fun energy to her. Your friend did.
Yes.
Yeah, and a lot of fun to be around because she's all dressed up tonight, ready to go on a girls' night on the town.
Right.
Would you understand that a little bit coming from her?
Yeah.
Yes, and she's saying it is easier for me to breathe now.
Auntie, my aunt.
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I don't want to mention it. I want to see it.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So your friend is saying it's much easier for her to breathe, and she just couldn't, go on the way she was going. Could you understand that?
Yes.
I'm feeling
totally.
thinning with my hair a little bit.
Yeah.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's got her hair back, by the way.
She does?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's got
She usually does.
Okay, yeah, she does. She has her hair back. Because that kind of bothered her a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's saying she just couldn't, she's glad to have her hair back. And it was really pretty. It's not coming in very clear because just more if she's coming in now. And she's got a lot of makeup on tonight. Would that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of and the lipstick. Love to wear the lipstick, by the way.
Yeah.
And it was very bright, by the way. Can you understand that coming from her?
Yes.
Yeah, it's very bright and very, and she's happy because she's all dressed up nice. She liked to really dress up when she would go out in public.
Yeah.
Like if she was going out like to a restaurant or out to eat. She's enjoying her foods again, by the way.
Oh, that's good.
She's got her appetite back because she didn't have her appetite dish before she crossed over. Does that make sense to you? And I'm not sure if it's her or your sister, but one of them liked going to the movies.
Mhm.
Because I'm seeing movies with your friend. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm seeing a big thing of popcorn, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's just, that's just her way of saying, I'm enjoying a good movie, And she liked music a lot.
Yes. Loved music. Loved music.
Love music. I'm not sure if it's her. I got to give it to you anyways, or your sister, but one of them likes Celine Dion.
Who?
Celine Dion, the singer.
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure. Check about that if you don't understand, because when I, see the music, I'll refer to. But your friend liked music a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, because I'm getting, music. And she liked, more like the soft rock. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm getting the
Do
soft.
you see anybody? Do you see anybody else on the
Okay,
other?
I'm gonna just finish up with your friend then, okay, and I'll see who else is around. I'm gonna ask her, thank you for coming. Okay, and she's telling you, she is around you, and she just is, back to being healthy, which she's very happy about, because you were wondering about that, if she's healthy again.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's just saying to say that I do have an older gentleman that's around, okay, and I'm gonna see if he can come forward. Is Dad over there? Because I'm
Yeah.
getting, Dad's over there?
Oh no.
No, because I'm getting somebody's dad. I'm not sure if I'm still with you, but I do have somebody's dad that's still around, okay? And I'm just going to ask Dad to back off for now.
My papa.
Huh?
My papa.
Oh, don't tell me anything, okay?
Oh, okay.
Don't give me
Sorry.
any information, okay? Because I'm getting Dad. It's just going on like that, okay? But I'm just going to ask and see. And did he have a hard time breathing before he crossed over?
Yes.
Okay, because I'm going to get him to step forward a little more. But I'm feeling there's a dad, when they come in like Dad, I just felt like he was a father figure to you.
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of, liked having him
Yes.
around and being around him.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
and you enjoyed those like talks you guys used to have. You kind of miss having the conversations with him.
Mhm.
And I'm getting some height on me, okay, with your grandfather. And but he was a real grandfather, a real granddad. If you can understand that.
Yes,
Like
I
the
can
real
understand.
grandfather everybody loved to be around. He's saying his bones aren't sore anymore, and he can move his bones a lot easier now. Can you understand that?
Yes, I could definitely understand.
Yeah, and they're
that.
not painful anymore. Like he's not in pain anymore. Okay, and he's over. He's saying he's with Mother. His wife, is she over
His
there?
wife?
Huh?
Yes.
He's with his wife, by the way. And they're together over there on the other side, okay? Just to let you know that this is how they're starting to come in. But, they're just out, getting ready to go out to a good restaurant and enjoying a good music. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what they're doing. They're together doing that over there. And they're enjoying the music, and they like to do a good dancing when they were younger. If
yeah,
you don't,
definitely.
huh?
I can understand.
Okay.
I understand.
Okay. Yeah, they're doing all the things that they couldn't do, but they're together over there. The both of them.
That's so good that they're together.
Yeah, and your grandmother, she's not cold anymore. Can you understand that?
Yeah.
Does her circulation bothered her just before she crossed over? It bothered her for a while, but she was never the type to complain.
Yes.
Because she was, her faith kept her very strong through some tough times. Do you understand that?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, and she's saying she's so glad it's like a burden's lifted off of her. If you can understand that coming
I
from her.
definitely understand that.
I'm
definitely.
glad you can understand that coming from her. And she's saying she's listening in from the other side, not 24/7, but she is listening in, and she hears you talking to them. You thought you felt something around you, but you weren't sure.
Yes.
Like somebody was watching you,
Yeah.
and there was nobody there.
Yes, I do.
Okay. That's just them. That's just their way of saying we're zooming in. And we are watching in from the other side.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay? And I just want to leave you with that that's the message to you. They are listening in.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for sharing,
Thank you,
everybody.
Karen.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Oh, you're awesome. Thank you for sharing, everybody. And I'll say some prayers like I tell her. I pray for them all the time, too, because it does take people don't really realize it does take a lot of energy, and this isn't a game. These are people's, like, your feelings, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people really don't realize because this isn't a game. But, just have a really good night and enjoy the weekend, by the way.
I will. You too.
Okay,
Thank you so
night.
much.
That's what people don't realize, like with what I do and, other mediums. You really are dealing, with people's emotions because it's not a game. Mediumship is not a game at all. And it's, you are dealing with people's feelings. And it could be the simplest thing, like I'm going to the movies. That could make the biggest impact of someone saying, wow, that's so cool that, things don't change over here, which is really nice, And okay. Hi, Cheryl. How are you tonight?
Hi, Karen. How are you?
Good. How you doing?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Good, good. I'm just going to give who's coming through tonight for you, okay?
Okay, thank
And
you.
yes, if you understand, no, if you don't. And like I said, I don't give any negative anything out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
I'm medical diagnosis. That's not my job. That's the good doctor's job, okay?
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to get going with you because you have a couple of females over there. But I'm feeling, do you have somebody younger that's over there? A younger female I'm getting that's on the other side. And I'm getting in my either like 19 or 20.
No.
No, okay, I'm just going to say I do have, to everybody home, I have someone younger that's in their 19s or 20s, and I'm just going to ask her to back off, and I'm going to continue with you, okay?
Okay.
Is their mom over there?
No.
No, because I'm getting mom, okay? I'm getting a mom figure, like grandmother.
Yes.
Okay, grandmother, because she was like a mom to you?
Yes.
Because that's how they'll come across. You miss her a lot?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, she's saying she really misses me. Did she have somebody, your grandmother, did she have somebody that was young in her generation that died a young, if you don't understand, find out, okay?
Okay.
That was either 19 or getting ready to turn 20. In that age group area. Just find out, okay? If there's someone you can ask.
Well, my mom is with me now, and she's shaking her head no.
No, okay. I just, got to keep that. I'm going to ask, she keeps trying to come in, so I'm going to ask, your grandmother, her mom is saying to say hi.
Okay.
And she's saying to say hi, and she's moving around in her physical body again because she couldn't do that just before she crossed.
That's right.
Does that make sense to you?
A little.
I couldn't move around in my physical body, and she was a tough cookie though because she fought as long as she could.
Yes, she did.
And she was like that, and she just said, "That's it." And she knew because her faith, she had very strong faith. Okay, in her own way, her faith kept her strong.
I believe that.
Okay, and she's saying to say that, and she's also saying, I'm so happy now because she would get very frustrated that she couldn't do stuff she couldn't before she crossed over. Like it was a little bit frustrating for her.
Yes, it was.
It was very, very frustrating. It was very frustrating. And she's saying, I got my girlish figure back.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I got my girlish figure back, because, I'm feeling, I'm feeling slenderness to her just before she crossed over.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
I'm feeling like, she had some weight on her, but not a lot of weight.
No, she was
She was
very
such
thin.
a slenderness to her.
Yep.
She was very fragile before she crossed over.
Yes.
And now she's, getting her mobility back, and I'm not trapped anymore. I can move around again.
Wow.
Where it was tough for her. And she's saying to say, thank her daughter and you for praying for her. She's saying thank you for the prayers, and she's enjoying music over there because she loved music. I don't know if you can understand that, but I have to give that anyways.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, she's listening in when you both are praying for her. She's listening in, and she's so glad she can swallow again.
Huh.
You know, I don't know if I'm still with her or not, but
I don't know. I
yeah,
don't know
because
if she
there's
had
another
trouble swallowing.
because I have another elderly lady that's with her that's coming in now, and this lady's a lot older than your grandmother, so I'm gonna ask her to back off because she was around here earlier. But I'm just gonna, because I gotta, kind of cut it short with you guys. But she's just listening in. She's saying thank you for being there.
Okay.
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 And she's thanking her daughter too.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, I think one of my crew, her grandmother's starting to come through, and she was, a lot older when she crossed over up there. But boy, she's coming with this forceful energy of strong energy that she's coming in, and she's happy now that she's got all her posture back. And I'm getting up in the years with her too. And I'm feeling, my posture. She's so happy that she's not all crunched over anymore and that she can stand up straight again. And, she can do all the fun things. And she did very well, even up until the end. She said, even though I had my aches and pains, I aged gracefully. That's what she's telling me to tell you for one of my crew members tonight, which I do want to thank my crew for coming in. I appreciate it. And she's saying I aged gracefully. And she always, had that fun energy around her. And she's saying, it's a lot easier now for me. I can swallow my foods a lot better than, just before I died. If I could, live to be that old and I could swallow my foods a lot better, I would be happy too, knowing that I can, do everything again. And it was hard anyways. It's hard to lose anybody, no matter what the age is. Grief is a very, we all have time to grieve. We all have time to heal and put that, love and whatever it is, back into your life again. And she's just, this older woman, I'm getting up there with the age again, and I can see a lot better, than when I could just before I crossed over. And I'm very happy about that. And all the Graces are saying hello, because they're all coming in to saying hello to everybody at home too as well that are on the other side. And, I just, want to thank everybody for listening in and calling and, just to have a good weekend and enjoy it. It's supposed to warm up this week, and I'm so happy about that. The rain has been very drizzly lately, and it's I feel like I'm in Ireland, because the weather's like that all the time over there, with the weather and how it is and stuff like that. But, and just, keep the faith and remember our loved ones are gone but not forgotten, and just a thought away, and wishing you love and light from the other side.